Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. This is going to be a follow-up as to what, at least my plans, personally, going forward are going to be with Terra Essences. We can all chip in here and put in the comments what you do with them yourselves. I am just going to suggest a couple of things out of purely just where I'm at in the game currently. So now that I am still at 472 Paragon, the next level up, the next tier up into Inferno 3 is going to be 500 Paragon, obviously. So what I'm doing is currently I've just been saving up my Terra Essences. And what are Terra Essences, if you don't already know? This is kind of, again, going to cover all the bases here. So let's go ahead and show them here. I'm just putting that in the gameplay in the back. So now we can look at what we're talking about. Alright, Terra Essences are what you can get, obviously, in Terra Rifts. Terra Rifts appear every half hour from about 8 o'clock. And then for whatever reason, around, I think it's 2 p.m. game time, 2 p.m. server time, they go away and they don't open up again until 6 p.m. I never understood that at all. Honestly, they should just run 24 hours for everybody to get them whenever it's most convenient for you, no matter what. I feel like they should just be open 24 hours and then that's the last of it. You can only do 10 runs a week anyway. Well, I mean, you can go into Terra Rifts and run for parties, which is what I suggest doing to get your party gems as fast as possible. That's what I do anymore. I just hop into 1 or 2 a day of Terra Rifts and I get my party gems knocked out pretty quickly. You do have to stay within a certain range of your other party members, so try to stay grouped together a little bit, because there is kind of a range I've noticed on the daily normal gem, 12 a day normal gem party drops. So anyway, there's that. So that's what I use Terra Rifts for. But yeah, what you want to acquire here is the Terra Essences. Now these are sellable on the market, and I bring this point up again for everybody. What is your take on this? I've seen people sell massive stacks of these off for platinum. That's probably a good idea in a sense, because these are still pretty much a staple on the market at a set price. And if you really need the platinum, this would be the way to go about it. Even with the market kind of fluctuating up and down, these have pretty much remained about the same. And I haven't really seen any flux on the prices on these for selling them off. Now, I'm holding on to mine currently and just been building these up over time. There is something you can do with them, and it's in the Codex. Come on, Codex. It's in the Codex. You go all the way down. You go all the way down. Here they are at the bottom. Terra Essences. Consume 10 Terra Essences a week. Well, actually, there's a weekly reward. It says ×2. That's only been added in recently. Only if you do not get your 10 Terra Essences turned in a week's time, it will carry over until the following week. And I still think, and correct me if I'm wrong again in the comments, as you have before, if I am, I think you can only get 1 weekly reward. Now, what you get is a guaranteed triple roll legendary. A guaranteed triple roll legendary. The attributes, the magic affixes on them will also be of the Terra Rift Eternal Armor variety. Okay, so now I currently, where I'm at in the game, being as almost the next difficult, I'm saving mine up until 500 Paragon. And then I will probably run some of these and work towards triple roll gear piece at a time with as many Terra Essences that I have. And then after that, if I really need platinum really badly, or if I want something I want in the market, I could just easily pawn these off on the market for the platinum. So that is multiple options here, multiple things you can do with them. It all depends on where you're at in the game and how you feel about it, honestly. If you don't care so much about these and you really want platinum for, you know, anything you choose on the market to obviously price degree, then these are, I think, still a pretty good staple currently with the way the market has been, with its ups and downs, the way to go for platinum. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about that yourselves, depending on your situations. I'd like to hear, you know, kind of a, you know, conversation piece, obviously, which is what this whole point of the video is about. But that's what I am suggesting as far as, like I said, it all depends on where you're at in the game. It really all depends. Now, in order to get the Terra Essence turn-ins, you have to go to the bounty board. Oh man, I gotta claim these. All right, I'm gonna claim my bounties here. I finished them. Now, anyway, this is where you gotta do. You upgrade your bounties. You go to the top here. Use 1 Terra Essence to combine 4 bounties into a Hellslayer bounty, and then it shows how many Terra Essences you have remaining. And then you say, okay, upgrade or no, right? So then after you do this, I'm not going to do it right now. Like I said, I'm saving mine until 500. So you hit upgrade, it'll become a Hellslayer bounty. It will merge all 4 of a series of bounties into one. And then you will get an option to travel to that location of the bounty itself to participate in it. I'm going to go ahead and close the game capture and continue talking on about it. Alright, so after you do that, you can combine all 4 of those bounties together into a Hellslayer bounty. It will take you to a portal specifically for you to do on a solo, or you can actually do it in parties as well. But you have to be in a party before you make one. So make sure, if you want to go in a party, team up first and then do the conversion of the bounties into the Hellslayer bounty. After that, obviously go to the location, complete it. You'll get some. You have a chance to also get legendaries out of those chests, which is very, very, very slim still. So they are not necessarily always worth doing, which is why I would say hold on to your Terra Essences, build them up, and save them for just said occasions. Like I said, going into the next difficulty up, or wherever you're at in the game, if you need the platinum, like I said again, sell them off. It's up to you. Those are my suggestions. I'm just throwing it out there. Again, I am also listing what I am doing currently with them in game, where I am at, just for an example. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you're curious about the build I'm running in these Terra Rifts, I already did a video on that. But let me know if you want to see that again. I could try and link it in the pinned comments, but let me know first, and then or just look it up. I can put it in the pinned comments. I'm not entirely sure. I think I am on, in this particular video, I am running the walk-in build that I did recently, to where, you know, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep that rotation going. It's easier on your hands, easier on your fingers. I've seen some other ones where they spam incessantly for, you know, a significant amount of damage, but it takes a lot of positioning and placement, and you're gonna cramp yourself up after playing for so long. So this one is way more smoother, way more just literally a walk build. So as you can see here, still does his job very, very well, and I'm pretty much content with it. So it doesn't take much effort at all. Just pop 1, 2, 3, 4 and walk around. There, off you go. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you sell your Terra Essences for Platinum? Do you have plans to do that? Where are you at in the game as far as like new player or, you know, old? And obviously, you know, what your plans are depending on where you're at in the game to in each difficulty, like I said. Anyway, until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world on fire as always. Take care of yourselves as best you can, one day at a time. It's all we can do. Until next time, see ya.